Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on comparing fractions. Comparing fractions involves looking at each fraction and deciding which one is larger or smaller, depending on the nature of the question. For example, consider the two fractions 3 over 8 and 7 over 8. We can easily decide which fraction is larger or smaller in at least two ways. Firstly, let us plot each fraction on a number line. So there's 3 over 8 and there's 7 over 8. Looking at the number line above, it is easy to see that 3 over 8 is smaller than 7 over 8 because it is situated to the left of 7 over 8. Similarly, 7 over 8 is larger than 3 over 8 because it is situated to the right of 3 over 8. Another way of deciding which fraction is bigger or smaller is by looking at the numerators. If both denominators are the same, then the fraction with the larger numerator is bigger. It follows that the fraction with the smaller numerator is smaller. So example 1, which is the same as the one we just did here. Which fraction is larger, 3 over 8 or 7 over 8? 7 over 8 is larger because it has a bigger numerator. That numerator is 7 and that one's 3. That's why 7 over 8 is larger. Example 2. Which fraction is smaller? 2 over 6 or 2 over 3? We cannot compare them yet because the denominators are different. To make the denominators the same, just find an equivalent fraction for 2 over 3, where the denominator is 6. Because that's a 6 there, so we need this fraction to be converted to an equivalent fraction where the denominator is 6. To do this, just multiply the numerator and denominator of 2 over 3 by 2. So, the equivalent fraction is 4 over 6. So if you have 2 over 3 and you multiply the numerator by 2, that gives you 4. You multiply the denominator by 2, that gives you 6. So 2 over 3 is the equivalent fraction to 4 over 6. Now we are comparing 2 over 6 and 4 over 6. Clearly, 2 over 6 is smaller than 4 over 6. It then follows that 2 over 6 is smaller than 2 over 3. The same answer can be obtained from the number line below. Clearly, 2 over 6 is to the left of 4 over 6, hence it is smaller. Which fraction is larger, 2 over 8 or 2 over 4? Now the equivalent fraction for 2 over 4, you just multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, which gives you 4 over 8. So 2 over 4 and 4 over 8 are the same, they are equivalent. Hence, 2 over 4 is larger than 2 over 8 because 2 over 4 is 4 over 8 as we've just seen. Hence, 2 over 4 is larger than 2 over 8. Example 4. Place a half, a quarter and 3 over 8 in ascending order. Before we can do this, the denominators need to be the same. So, each denominator needs to be 8. So we're going to make the denominators 8. So if we have a half, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 4, that gives us 4 over 8. So a half and 4 over 8 are equivalent fractions. So a half and 4 over 8 are equivalent fractions. If we have a quarter, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. So 1 times 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8, so a quarter and 2 over 8 are equivalent fractions. Hence, placing the three fractions in ascending order we have 2 over 8, 3 over 8 and 4 over 8. Using the three original fractions we have a quarter, 3 over 8 and a half. Example 5. Place 4 over 6, 1 over 3 and 5 over 12 in descending order. Now we're going to make all the denominators 12, the same as this one. So 4 over 6, we just multiply numerator and denominator by 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12. So 4 over 6 is the equivalent fraction to 8 over 12. For 1 over 3, multiply numerator and denominator by 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 1 over 3 is the equivalent fraction to 4 over 12. So, in descending order we have 8 over 12, 5 over 12 and 4 over 12. Using the original fractions we have 4 over 6, of course that's the same as 8 over 12, 5 over 12, which is the original fraction, and 1 over 3, because that's the same as 4 over 12. And that's how we do these sums when the denominators are different.